And by the way, I'll do anything for you, but not that. Okay.
Gotta draw the line somewhere, Marty. All right, we have Emily de Guzman, and she's been waiting so patiently.
Thank you, Lynn. Patiently, almost 2 years patiently taking this opportunity to talk to Mr. As. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Sir As, oh my goodness, I'm a fan of you. Ever since the number one thing that reason that I stayed, even my leader left already, it's because the trust I have in you. I'm from IT industry, and oh my goodness, it's overwhelming to see all what you have accomplished for 4 years now. I have a project. I have a project for almost 5 years, and it's not done yet. And that is like just a simple system that we're doing is not done yet. And what we have here, I keep telling to my team that what we have here, what you already over delivered is beyond over delivered. It's mind blowing what you already delivered right now for almost 4 years.
What kind of a project, Emily?
I'm from a gaming industry, so we only have, that's just a simple system, inventory of scratch paper, scratch game. We need to put it on one system to make it integrated to inventory. And until now, we haven't implemented it because of complex.
In a way similar to Deborah's case, like stuck. So you have an ambition. You have almost a Mexican last name. You live in Canada, and you don't look neither.
I'm from Manitoba, Canada, and in behalf of my Filipino community here, founders.
Filipino.
Yeah, I'm a Filipino. I came from the Philippines. Yeah,
that's where the D. Okay, I got it. All right, fantastic.
Guzman. I have a team in the Philippines too, and also all over the country. We have lots of founders here, Filipino founders, and we are so grateful that we found you. Every time that you talk, it's almost like you're talking to me. It's almost like, yeah, that's me, and the things that we've done here in
Mr. DeGarmo, are you mining? Are you taking notes?
Yeah, so
I already know who she is.
Where is she? Like, how come I have to come now to know?
I can't give too many diamonds at a time. It doesn't. You gotta do one at a time. You remember what you said. You don't bring the whole course out.
So, my ever brother, Chris Johnson, when my leader left, he is the one who always with us, with my team, that always helping us with some of the questions I have. Thank you, Brother Chris. I love you. And also the uplifting lives. I already presented what I have on Obless with the Chris webinar, and all the uplifting lives. You're not only uplifting lives in the future. You already inspired us to do now, to share and to love our neighbor, and you inspired us already without even earning money yet. You already inspired us to do something to humanity, and what we are, the ladder that you had shown today, that will be when we're done with our purpose in here and on earth. You have given us the chance to have a spot in heaven, and for sure, Mr. As, you already have spot in heaven for the millions of people you have already put hope. Just this morning, seeing those people in Bangladesh. I'm crying, sorry.
Did you see their reaction when we said about the office today?
I'm crying. The reaction that they have when they jump.
What does it mean if you open another company, open an office? That's the movement. That's the movement.
It's not only, this is not a business. This is a movement that you put so much hope to those people that jumping, just giving them an office.
That gave me energy for, I don't know, at least a year, 3 years ahead. Like that moment.
That moment, I was just still on my bed and seeing them. I was crying, seeing them that they're jumping, and oh my goodness, this is just an office and they're already jumping. What more when we already earning money and giving and sharing to other people. I cannot express my gratitude to you and to all coming from us in Founders here. It's so much overwhelming. I cannot, the gratefulness or the thank you is not a right word. It's so much the love that you have ever since I watched all your webinars. When I saw you one time, there was a COVID person who got COVID, and we saw you that your hand is there praying over. Oh my goodness, this man is a blessing to coming from heaven. And I thank you for your you're the only person. I've been in the business, same thing as Marty. What Marty experienced with all the online business that you have, I experienced that too. And I never see a CEO with so much heart, with so much passion to share what you have. We haven't got it, but we already claim those blessings that coming with this ONPASSIVE. And I cannot, the ONPASSIVians, the Filipino ONPASSIVians that currently maybe here are just, giving you all the thanks, all the gratitude that we have. And I have one question, just because on this one, for the traffic that we're going to have, are we going to also have like a option to choose demographic, like me as a Filipino to target Philippines? So is that possible too with the traffic?
Absolutely. So by default, in fact, if you are in Canada, but let's say you select the Filipini, okay, that is your default. So AI is going to connect you with data more relevant, and down the road, we're expanding globally. So we're not going to have like one cookie cutter solution, say in Canada or the United States, that's feeding somebody in South America or Far East Asia. It's not the same. So it has to be for our traffic. We want to keep the keyword targeted, and the keyword, so the more relevant it is, geographically relevant to the business, like if you're in gaming and all of that, and if your domain name says that, it just will make more sense. But over time, it will get better and more accurate after you use it. Initially, at least somebody in UAE, Dubai, is going to try to connect them with somebody from that region by default over somebody, let's say, in Switzerland or Nigeria.
Yeah, because there's.
But Emily, you said something you really, here's the thing. We were talking about how money, when it's the cause of not reaching our goals, that can be a challenge, and it makes a lot of people, be stuck or jammed in a position, and they spend most of their life trying to bypass that obstacle or barrier. And most people, sadly, they don't even succeed to get through. But the problem is, another problem is, when we also have it, if we don't have the proper mindset and cultural articulation, it can be damaging. So as you see, we work so hard and so much most of the time, and we needed to take the time before we go to that. Money is going to come, but also if we don't have the proper foundation in ourselves or within, it can turn into a dogfight, if you wish, or a can of worm, the competitive mentality, or what is it used for, all of that. So that's why the humanitarian concepts, and to say the least, the navigation through our principles, and to try to identify our power and powers in addition to the financial, force that we can obtain. It is important that we are prepared, okay? So we can avoid that injection, okay, which is normal. It will happen with any other company, but with ONPASSIVE, that's why we're going to scale it, make sure it's good and perfect, and massage and tweak the mindset, the culture before moving to a more aggressive milestone. It is critical that we are mentally prepared and eligible.
Yes, that's what I'm talking.
We know the example, Emily. We know the example of when wealthy people, I'm sorry, unsuccessful people, they win the lottery. It takes at most 3 years for them to go back to zero. Zero. How come? You got like $5 million or something, and 3 years you're back to zero.
Exactly.
You see, but when you kind of obtain that and gradually earn it in a more natural, organic way, you have a higher level of sustainability to that wealth.
Mm-hmm.
So having wealth is good. You can get lucky, but managing the wealth is another thing.
Yeah, I agree. That's the reason why I keep telling to my team, what Mr. As is doing is making sure when we go launch, we will not just be staying a year. We will staying forever.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have that quality. We have value, so much value that we can give to our customers.
Exactly. And we don't want it to depend on me, or to depend on a product, or to depend on the first attempt, let's say, and all that. We want to have a good, healthy mentality where that's okay, didn't work, we'll fix it. But we already have the belief we have a better way, and we will do it. It's a done deal. So it's not per se the mechanics. I just said I don't believe that Facebook failed in achieving metaverse. I don't think so. It's just there's no will. The intention is not there. The focus is more about the money and all that. So if we have the healthier mentality and the right mindset, that's okay, even if it doesn't work the first time. Even if ONPASSIVE doesn't work. How many people you heard before, I'll follow you anywhere? That's the bottom line. And that's the thing. That is a movement. That is not the business, the conceptual business model and all that. Yeah. So if you believe in a person, you're going to follow them. You would do anything with them. You trust them. You believe in them. That's what we're building. We want to make sure we go anywhere, even if things don't go well, but we have enough believers that we can fix it, or improve, or it doesn't have to be always right, the direction or the first choice or decision we make. We will make a mistake, but it doesn't mean we failed. We can lose a battle, but we will always, or two or three, but we will always win the war.
Yes, 100%. Thank you, Sir As. And
very nice to hear you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Lynn.
I'm glad you got to have really good quality time with Mr. Mufareh. Wasn't that special for you?
Yeah, I know where to catch Lily now. I know where to hear Robin and in her
Emily
best.
Is tickled pink. Look at her giggle. She's so cute.
I'm blushing.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Lynn.
You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, now we've got only 2 more to go. And I think what we're going to do is we will still have Roblyn live after this. But if you're tired, nobody has to come along. But if you want to, because I took a poll and people still want to have it. So I figured.
Let me ask you. Can we all